Greetings world, this is Aisling from Soulshine Now. Today's video is addressing empaths who live with narcissists. Okay, are you an empath who lives within a narcissistic family? Be it your family of origin or be it the family that you are possibly married into. How does one know that one is an empath? Empaths are super advanced, highly sensitive souls who are here on planet Earth to bring more light, more truth, more care, more love, and more respect to life. Very quick, who is a narcissist? Narcissistic people have separated themselves from, the healthiest quality in life, which is love. They live in fear and they live in their ego. They feel a very strong urge to control their environment and to control everyone in their environment, irrespective of whether they are hurting those people or not. They feel entitled. They feel like they are much more important than anybody else around them. And they feel that whatever they want to get, they can get, even if it's taking from somebody which it lawfully and legally belongs to. So, empaths who live with narcissists. Let's take a child of narcissistic parents, or an individual living in a family who has a narcissistic sibling, or both. Oh my gosh, all I can say is any soul, okay, who is an empath, who has the qualities, who radiates angelic qualities on our earth. Heavens bless bless all of us, okay, who find ourselves in the company of a narcissist, because they are, I would say, some of the most challenging people to be around, because they're very good at like keeping these qualities secret. Most other people, unless they've actually researched and studied narcissism, wouldn't have a clue what it's all about. Okay, and they might think, oh, these people are just upset, or these people are just getting hurt, or these people are, no, it's a whole different ball game. Okay, so key experiences to look out for when you are an empath living with a narcissist. You being an empath, you're always going to be vigilant. You're always going to be on the alert for everyone in your environment, okay, for everything in your environment. Because empaths are very advanced and pure souls, we love our environment to be harmonious and clear and clean and beautiful. We also have this it's like an inner urge to want to see everyone in our environment happy, healthy, feeling at peace, smiling. These are all very, very high vibrational and good and pure qualities. But when an empath lives with a narcissist, an empath is always going to be taking steps to care for the people in their environment, okay? Whether it is your parents or your sibling or your husband or your wife or your children, whomever, okay? Often at the detriment of your own health, okay? Because we are so outwardly focused on making sure everyone around us is happy and content that we can become completely drained, unbeknownst to ourselves sometimes as well, okay, by giving, and they love to take and take and take. So as an empath living with a narcissist, you'll notice that you're giving all the time, okay, of your physical time, of your emotional support. Watch out, how many times do you hear the word thank you and can I do something for you? Or I really appreciate your presence. Very seldom. Empaths who are totally love-filled. In a way, we expect everyone else around us to be totally loved-filled. But the narcissist is really at the other end of the spectrum because they are most likely totally fear-filled. And when they see our light, when they experience our light and our presence, because of our light qualities of goodness and fun and love and brightness and enthusiasm and wonderment and childlike experience of this world, which is very, very pure and high vibrational, that actually upsets them because they feel hollow and empty on the inside and they feel void. They know they're void of those qualities. So a narcissist then will try to almost suck those qualities out of the empath, okay, while we are in their presence. And how do they do this? Are you experiencing being picked on subtly or very obviously on an ongoing basis? Do you experience that just by you being you and how you navigate in your own home? How you express yourself? How you might do certain things in the kitchen or the living room or in the garden? That you feel you're being watched and everything you do is being commented on negatively, criticized. Small little things that most people wouldn't even notice. These narcissists will notice everything and they will always bring a negative tint to their everyday living. Now, this is in the home, maybe not outside because they have a personality that they need to preserve outside to make sure that they have people in their lives. Okay, and the empath as well, so caring and so endearing and just gets really confused, and oftentimes this can go on for years. And you can end up by devoting your life to these people, okay? And all these people do literally is try and take you out eventually. You might hear it from somebody else. You might overhear a conversation. You might come across information. And when this starts happening, you are being soulfully guided, okay, to see something that is being hidden from you. But it actually has... Because darkness can only hide actually for a certain amount of time, and any kind of ill will eventually always be exposed, okay? So these people usually end up by tripping themselves up, and you might come across information where you see or you hear that these people are making up stories about you, okay? Giving false information about you to other people that they meet, okay? That they are, anytime they talk about you, it's to degrade you, it's to make fun of you, it's to mock you. Okay, of course, a narcissist would get so extremely, not upset, but ragefully angry if they knew that somebody was mocking them or degrading them or finding fault with them in any capacity. But they are the first ones to do that, especially to an empath, because empaths are stronger targets for a narcissist than just kind of, regular people that don't really shine out to the narcissist, because the high qualities of love, of radiance, as I mentioned before, of enthusiasm, of beauty, of wholesomeness, healing qualities, which an empath naturally radiates, are very attractive to a narcissist because they want these qualities, but they don't have them within themselves. So they will, they will subtly, take your time, be very, very needy around you. If you're with a narcissistic, somebody in your family who's a narcissist, you might hear it on an ongoing basis. It's one illness after another, after another, after another. And this is ways as well how they play the victim, okay? Now, also because narcissists are unhappy, Their body is actually going to reflect their emotional and mental state as well, and the body will eventually get sick, because when somebody is in a negative mode most of the time, that's very, very stressful on the body, on our soul, on our emotions, and it eventually creates an illness. And of course, once we experience an illness in the body, we start paying attention to it. But that's why, because narcissists can be very negative people, very angry people. They will rage a lot. They just won't, if you have a disagreement about something small, or you bring to their attention something that you see that they're doing, that they're trying to hide or manipulate, and you bring to their attention that you see this because you'd like the situation to be better for everyone involved, they won't just say, oh my gosh, I realize I did that, and then you discuss it calmly and maturely, and you come to a solution and move on with your lives and keep on living healthily. No, they will totally spur the moment, go into a massive rage, and that you're just like, the flip was that? I just mentioned something to them, something small about maybe they're like 2 hours late all the time, or something small, and they will go into a massive rage about how you have no consideration for their lives and how busy they are and all the things that are going on in their lives, and you have nothing to do with your life, and think about this is a typical story from a narcissist, because everything comes back to them, the victim. But when you need help, okay, when you are in a vulnerable state, when you are having challenges in your life, when you even reach out for help, they will say they're too busy, and they will add to that how selfish you are to reach out for help, okay? And if you have situations in your life where you can be a little bit under the weather, they're not going to be there for you, because they have one saying, and it's called, I don't care. Empaths, be super, super careful in the presence of narcissists. Do your research, please, because until I did this research, I knew something was off in certain aspects of my life. And so I absolutely started researching to get to know information. Absolutely, because it is your life, and they want to take your life from you. And at the end, when they've taken all they can from you, they can oftentimes create a scenario where you are completely just discarded. They can take everything from you. Everything. Your time, your livelihood, your health. Okay? And material things that might be legally or lawfully yours. They will try and take it because they feel that they everything that they want belongs to them. Although they might not be taking a lot of action to help people. And you're taking all the action. So be very, very careful and look after yourself. And I always feel that the best course of action that any empath who is in the company of any narcissist, especially in a home situation where you're spending large quantities of time, and when you're spending large quantities of time with a narcissist on an ongoing basis, it absolutely is going to create anxiety in your body, because something is off, something is wrong, something is very, very unhealthy, because it is. You're dealing with a very, very negative entity, I have to say that. Okay, and the best course of action is 100% to disattach and find another physical home for you, where you are in a peaceful and a love-filled environment. And surround yourself with people who, when you talk with them, they respond with support and love-filled, healthy words. You'll never get that from a narcissist. They might pretend for a while, but they're only pretending, because they're not really happy people. So if they pretend to be, if they're like, they can put on a facade for a while. But we can sense it's a facade too, because we're so highly sensitive to energy. And we know when people are authentic, and we know when people are being fake. So empaths, please, please, please do this for you. Start taking action steps, okay, to free yourself and to free your life, okay, and to reach out, make sure that you have a support network, and make sure that narcissist, okay, whether it's a parent or a sibling, as I said, or your marital partner, or just your romantic partner, whomever, make sure that you have a support network external to them, and don't let them know about everyone in your support network, because they will try and contact all of those people, okay, and negate you to them, derail you, okay, sabotage your relationship, because they want to isolate you as well, so you don't have a support network. And they have a big group of people, they're little puppets, okay, around them, they're minions around them, okay, who think that they're amazing because they've never seen the side that they only show to their nearest and dearest, don't they? Value yourself, beautiful empath, okay? Your presence on this planet is super important. Super important. You hold tremendous light, which holds all the highest healing qualities. Go forward in your light. Go forward in love for you, okay? Think of you now. Support you now. No longer keep yourself on that back burner and thinking, oh my God, I have to care for him or her. I have to do this. No, especially if you are not being appreciated. Especially if you are being lied about. And especially if your beautiful heart and soul, okay, is being smeared by a negative entity, okay, who wants to take you out, okay? Stay clear of those people. Get away as fast as you can. Loads of love. Have a wonderful day. And stay true to your essence, your heart and your soul. Okay, blessings, blessings.